Jaratkaru is a Naga princess. She's sister of Naga king Vasuki. She is a daughter of Nag Mata Kadru and Sage Kashyapa. Shesha, Vasuki, and Jaratkaru are the three siblings.
Hi guys and welcome to my live session. So most of us have heard about Draupadi, Gandhari, Subhadra from Mahabharata, but how many of us have heard of Jaratkaru? Jaratkaru was a Naga princess who sacrificed her life. She sacrificed her dreams to make sure that the people of her clan were protected. Now, this is the story of Jaratkaru, and we'll be talking about Jaratkaru to author Dr. Priya Dandage in today's session. Dr. Priya Dandage has released the book Jaratkaru, and this session will be all about Mahabharata and the women from Indian mythology.
Hi,
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We know about the long war that was fought between the kings of Hastinapur and the Naga clan because to establish in the Khandaprastha was destroyed. But then Jaratkaru के बारे में ज़्यादा पता नहीं. I especially did not know much about Jaratkaru. That thanks to you, I got to know about it. But I would like for you to tell my viewers a little bit about Jaratkaru, the novel that you've written.
Siddhi, Jaratkaru is a Naga princess. She's sister of Naga king Vasuki, and very few people know about her. In the Adi
Yes.
Parva of Mahabharata, she is portrayed. Her story is in Adi Parva of Mahabharata. And while reading Mahabharata from the beginning, I came across this story of Jaratkaru, who's a Naga princess, and she enticed me completely. She is a daughter of Nag Mata Kadru and Sage Kashyapa. Shesha, Vasuki, and Jaratkaru are the three siblings.
So, out of so many, because see, Mahabharata is not just one simple story of Draupadi. There are so many stories. Like, if you sit down and try to evaluate the number of narratives that this one particular epic has, I think it'll take you longer. Than how much it took for Sage Vyasa to write it. I mean, Lord Ganesha to write it. So out of so many narratives that Mahabharata has, why did you pick Jaratkaru's story?
As I mentioned earlier, while reading Mahabharata, Jaratkaru is for the first time I read about Jaratkaru. I was also not knowing about Jaratkaru 10 years before. And once I go on reading about Jaratkaru, I realized that I have not heard about her, I have not read about her, and her devotion, her sacrifice is invaluable. And I
Absolutely.
was also surprised why somebody has not written about her. Any fiction,
Right.
any poetry, nothing. And
Right.
her at very early age, means in her teens, she was just 17 years old when she has taken a decision to sacrifice her dreams for her clan, Naga clan. And at such a early age, any princess have or any girl have some dreams, and she is also in love with somebody. And
Right.
how courageous she must be, how courageous she should be. Yeah, she is, means, and how she has taken that decision to sacrifice her whole life, not only to save Naga clan, but to serve human kind and to serve people. And that has enticed my mind. She has grabbed my mind, and that thought means, grow in my mind, and that's why.
If you had to pick the qualities of Jaratkaru, say you would want the young women of our times to imbibe those qualities within themselves, then what are those qualities?
Siddhi, Jaratkaru has a very unique quality, and that is she is ready to sacrifice her dreams, and she is thinking about her kingdom, her people, her nation, not only self. Nowadays the people are very self-centered. People are thinking about themselves only, and we
Right.
have to think. about our nation, about
Mhm.
humanity. And Jaratkaru did the same.
I agree. But then don't you think sometimes, we keep on, but especially women, okay, of our times,
Ye-
that we are told to sacrifice. How far
Yes.
is that?
Yeah, that is also other part of the story. Gandhari was told to sacrifice. Sita was told to sacrifice. Madri was told to sacrifice. And even in this era also, we have been told to sacrifice. To sacrifice your dreams, you have for family
Right.
and your people. Uh, and
Right.
this happens. But as a doctor also, I feel that duty is first in your life as a human being. When you are serving people, when you are serving a nation, or you are shouldering some responsibilities, as Jaratkaru was a Naga princess. She was princess of the kingdom. And when calamity occurred, she has to take some steps. She has to take some decisions to stop the genocide of Nagas. And that's why
Absolutely.
I think that self is not it is important. Yes, you have to pursue your dreams, but when the question of humanity, when the question of nation or people comes, you have to
True.
choose your duties.
There's been a lot of debate. I mean, if Mahabharata is true or no. What do you Is it history or is it mythology?
I think it is history. It is written in the style, in the mythological style, or this with some fantasy things or some other things are illustrated into it, but it is a history. The beginning of this knowledge, or the root of the this novel is about the topic Khandavana, where the
Right.
Nagas were residing for centuries. Not only Nagas, but Asuras, Pishachas. And yes, it is history.
It is history, absolutely. Just that when we consider Rakshasas, Asuras, we have this particular image in my mind. We are not seeing them as tribes. We are seeing them as someone who is monstrous. But actually, that's not true. They are tribal people, and we should view them as tribals. I believe so. If you were in Jaratkaru's shoe, what would have been your decision? She was in love with Prabhas, right? So, yet she had to do her duty. What would have been your decision?
If I would be a princess, Jaratkaru, or princess of any kingdom, then every princess is taught about her duties as a princess, to take quick decisions, how to guard their kingdom, and what are the royal protocols, everything. And they were
Right.
very well aware about it. So do I, and I will choose duty first.
What, according to you, is the USP of your book?
USP of my book is, this book is about Adi Parva of Mahabharata. No other book in the market available or is written about Adi Parva, or especially Jaratkaru's journey, Princess Jaratkaru's journey becoming a goddess. And this is the USP of my book, I think so. And I
Right.
have described everything into that book about Naga culture, Naga way of life, who were the Nagas, everything.
Your book was released by Ritesh Deshmukh and Vinelia, right?
Yeah.
So, what was their reaction when you told them about the book?
My book's cover poster was launched by Jinelia
From
and Ritesh. I was asked to host the event. They were
right,
doing promotion of their Marathi film Ved, and I was
right,
asked to host the show. I explained to Jinelia, not Ritesh. Jinelia explained it to Ritesh about my book, and they said, "Okay, we are ready to this launch your book's cover poster." And very genuine, simple people, book was released with the hands of Ashutosh Ji Govarikar, a distinguished film director.
बहुत correct.
Fortunately, a blur for the book is also written by Maneka Ji Gandhi.
So, how was your writing schedule like? Because you're a doctor, and I know that you have to be on your toes all day long. Then you come back home, and then you sit down to write, or making time between your schedules and writing. How did that happen?
It's my passion, writing. From the beginning,
Yes.
I have penned down some small short stories when I passed 12th standard, okay, in Marathi, and they have received many awards. At my very early age, at 2021, I have received very prestigious awards for my short stories, and they got published into prestigious magazines and dailies of Marathi. 5 years before, I have decided to seriously decided to pen down this or write about Jaratkaru, fiction about Jaratkaru. And it happened. I have done a lot of research. I have to read a lot because I have to read about Nagas, okay, and their life, who were Nagas. And first book I read, it was Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's Who Were the Untouchables. Though it's a fiction, you need some base for this fiction also while you are writing. That's why it took a 5 years in between 2 years of COVID pandemic were there also, and between those days. Yeah. And I usually write down early in the morning at 5 a.m., 5 to 7 a.m.
Which author in your genre of writing, that is mythological fiction, do inspired you the most?
I've read Yayati by Visa Khandekar. Is first Danpit awardee from Marathi. Yayati actually is a small character in Mahabharata stories, and he has given enormous dimensions to Yayati's character. His writing style also, and everything about Yayati, I'm deeply inspired. I'm inspired by Yayati. Even Karna from Mrutyunjay, Shivaji Savant's Karn. Okay. Both
Well,
are very near to my heart.
thank you so much, ma'am, for joining in today and talking to us
Thank you,
about your
Siddhi.
book, Jaratkaru. And
Yes.
everyone who's watching this and who's going to watch this later, make sure that you grab a copy of Jaratkaru and read it, because this is a tale from Indian mythology, especially Mahabharata, which you haven't heard about a lot. And I would want you to read it because, you know, a woman sacrifices a lot in her life, but what Naga Princess Jaratkaru did was beyond imagination.